Darin here for SRT, and here to do another wheel review actually. Going to be checking out the RGT Force Feedback Pro Clutch Edition by Thrustmaster. Actually caught up with these guys at the Game Developers Conference a couple months ago, or a month or two ago. And checked that wheel out. It was really cool. Sean and I both gave it a little test drive there and asked if they'd send me one to do a full review on it. Here it is, so why don't we open it up, check it out. So yeah, like I said, I saw them at the Game Developers Conference, nicely packed here. Alright, so there's our wheel, bagged. That smells all nice and new. Check that out. So like I said, I saw this at the Game Developers Conference, and it's force feedback, belt and gear driven. So get a nice view of it there. All right, let's see what else we got here. Now these pedals are adjustable. AC adapter. Looks like we've got the clamping mechanism. Get that opened up later. Yep, and here's the pedals. Full clutch. Got the clutch, gas, and brake. These are adjustable, which I'm going to change this around. I'm going to flip this upside down, flip these the other way, so have the smaller brake and clutch. But going to get this all set up here on the virtual Roadster. Going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, and got everything wired. Got the AC adapter plugged in and plugged into the Thrustmaster here. It's got a USB plug, and like I had mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and take these pedals apart. Not apart, there's only 2 screws per pedal here, 2 Phillips head screws. I'm going to flip the clutch and brake around and the gas around. So the clutch and brake are going to be lower, gas is going to be sitting up a little bit taller. Seems to be a little bit more comfortable way of having the pedals set up. So again, it's only 2 screws per pedal, so it's not a big deal. And it's actually, these pedals are designed that way. It says right on the box that the pedals are adjustable, and it's just, you know, a couple screws. See how easy these things pop off? Sounds like my drill's dying. Anyway, as you can see, it's just a couple screws per, and just going to flip them around. Keep them right in place there so don't lose the screws. I'm going to get this done in a hurry before my drill dies, Okay, we're going to turn this upside down. Again, not a big deal. And again, these were designed this way, so kind of a cool way to design the pedals, that you can change them around to your liking. Nice little metal, probably like a, I don't know, it's not plastic, it's like a light aluminum, but decent, nice pad on it, so lots of place to put your, you know, nice spot to put your foot. All right. Oh, that one needs a little bit more tightening. All right, just in time. Drill was just dying. All right, so see, I've now turned them around. Only took a second. And ready to mount these things. On the bottom, it's got some just some rubber pads. I'll give you a little close-up there. As you can see, some rubber pads around the corner. Little rubber in the middle. No mounting spots like a G25. but still a nice set of pedals. Decent pressure on the brake. The clutch seems a little bit easier. Gas, but I definitely like that setup. So let's get this stuff mounted, get things going. Also comes with a CD for drivers, some little pads for mounting spots, and a manual. So let's get this thing mounted. All right, so that's all mounted in place. Now let's get the wires in place, get the pedals mounted. Going to use some Velcro, and then we'll be ready to take some laps in this thing. All right, we got the Thrustmaster RGT Clutch Edition all secured to the virtual roadster. I'm going to take some laps around Salta and Turismo Carretera and in a Ford, and show you guys what this thing's all about. You guys get some close-up footage, see what the RGT looks like. First, I'm going to talk about the construction and durability of the RGT. Feels like a really solid wheel. I scoured the forums to try and find people that had issues with it, and the only thing I could find was problems with the shifter buttons wearing out over time. With a 2-year warranty, if you use it daily, I would imagine it would fail before then, and Thrustmaster would have to replace it. Construction and durability, 85. The RGT comes with 3 modes which all have different configurations depending on which way you have it set up. Once set up, you go into the control panel, then game controllers, and the RGT is recognized as long as you've installed the drivers, which took only minutes. As you can see here in the control panel, it has lots of different configuration options as well as sliders to control the amount of force feedback. Dialing these settings in are crucial to get the proper feel out of any force feedback wheel. 5-axis mode seems to be the one that would fit most sim racers. My opinion on the wheel itself, I'll start with the cons. The wheel is too small, being only 10 inches in diameter, especially for stock car racing. For road racing, you won't notice the size difference much. The degrees of rotation at only 270, it's barely enough in my opinion. Again, it comes down to the type of racing you do. Open wheelers and prototypes, cars like that, you probably won't notice it being only 270. For stock cars, off-road, GT cars, I had to do some tweaking to my steering ratio to account for the 270 degrees of rotation. Now the pros. Nice feeling rubber grip, 4 paddles nicely located for shifting, and 2 of which can be used as progressive paddles. Really smooth force feedback that is very responsive. Nice button placement as well as the amount of buttons. It's got a really large, sturdy clamping system. This would be the perfect wheel for someone that is handicapped and can only drive with their hands because of the progressive paddles. Wheel rating 82. Now to the pedals. For the price, I don't think you can find a better set of pedals. Large aluminum adjustable pads, nice spacing, a progressive style brake, and it has a clutch. They all seem to function very nicely with a wide range of motion. My only concern for these pedals would be longevity. If you're looking for a low budget wheel with a clutch, this is it. Pedal rating 85. In the Sims, Live for Speed, first of all, which has the best force feedback in my opinion, felt awesome. Once I got the sliders dialed in right, I could feel the car getting loose, rumple strips, motor torque, everything. In Arca Sim Racing, it felt great as well. My only complaints there being the 270 degrees of rotation and the 10-inch wheel. Turismo Carretera also felt great as well once I got things dialed in, and so did R-Factor. Functionality, 85. For the money, I don't think there's a better combo on the market for a hardcore sim racer. New, I found them here in the States for right around $125. As a matter of fact, you can get them at our new Amazon store at our site by just clicking on store at InsideSimRacing.tv. All right, there's the RGT Pro Clutch Edition by Thrustmaster. And again, you can get one from Thrustmaster.com. They have some different locations all around the world that you can purchase these things from, and it's a good wheel. Definitely worth the money. So I'm Darin Ganji. Go ahead and check one of these out if you're interested.